Hi guys, and welcome to Woodies of Mirkwood. So first of all, thanks very much for joining me on episode 1 of what we hope is going to be a bit of a continuous series of coverage on our shenanigans that we get on the tabletop. It is mainly going to be focusing on MESBG, Star Wars Legion, and we might cover a few other systems in between, maybe some Warcry, Blood Bowl here and there. Today is going to be 650 points of Middle Earth. We've got a good versus evil match. It's Halls of Thranduil up against the Legions of Isengard, so should be a good one. You can see the table behind me. We'll get a closer look at that in a second. Then we're also going to get a good rundown of each of the armies, and then we'll have a roll for the scenario. So let's get going. So just one more quick note before we begin. It has all been edited now. I've had a look back. There are a few things noticed afterwards. So obviously we'll try and get those fixed after. I am aware there's some times where the camera does seem to jump quite a lot. I do apologise for that. It won't happen again, hopefully, as I seem to figure out the problem between what I seem to have been recording on the device and the way that I've actually had the uploaded has been sort of two different ways, and that's caused it to be a little bit jumpy. Hopefully it still tells the story quite well and you still enjoy the battle report. Again, coming up in the next one, it will hopefully get much better. I won't get any more of that jumping. I'll try and keep my hand out of the camera as much as possible as well, and obviously try and keep all the dice rolls in it. I still think it's a pretty good battle, so hopefully you watch it all, and hopefully you enjoy it as well. We've got Halls of Thranduil, so we've got our leader, Big Daddy Thran on the Big Daddy Elk. He's got the 2 cav with shields. He's also got 6 elves with shields and 4 elves with bows. He's got the 6 palace guard with spears and shields. Then we have Thranduil in the second warband. She has 6 elves with spears and shields as well. 4 elves with glaives and bows, also one of them which has a banner.
Right, so we've got our Uber Captain, 2-handed weapon, 3 attacks and 3 wounds with the Assault of Helm's Deep Legendary Legion. Got a bubble of Berserkers, a couple of pikes, and our banner. Shaman, all by his lonesome, over here. Then Captain with a crossbow, 6 crossbows, and then some swords and boards, a couple of pikes, and then 2 ballistas with 3 crew each. So with the Legion, then we've got rerolling for scatter and rerolling to hit, so making them particularly dangerous.
And then 35 models.
35 models in total. So
and they break at 66%.
They break at 66%, but they still count as broken at 50%, but they don't start taking courage tests until
right,
66%.
Nightmare. And then I have, I should say, 30 models as well, so I break at 16, quarter at about 7, so you should quarter at around 9-ish, I think. Right, so we'll roll for the scenario, we'll get them deployed, and then we'll come back. So we rolled domination. We've got the objective set, 1 in the forest, 1 here, 1 in the center of the board, 1 over here by the houses, and another one by these ruins over here. We've just finished deployment, so we've got Thranduil and his warband over by one of the objectives in the houses. We've got, I can't remember that's the Uber Captain warband over here. 1 of the crossbows just back there, another crossbow here, and the other warband with the shaman over here facing Thranduil with some crossbows there, which isn't great. So we're going to roll first of all and see who's going to get priority. So we have 3 and a 4, so that's priority goes to the Halls of Thranduil. So I will move my guys first and then we will be back. So movement completed for Halls of Thranduil. He has moved just up outside the house here. All the other elves have moved full movement, leaving 1 on the objective here. We've got 2 horses behind the house, hopefully getting in the way from that crossbow, and the palace guard just bunched up in front. Thranduil is quite open, but does have a little bit of cover from the elves, so she'll be hoping for the best. These guys have all pushed up to this objective with the shaman. Isengard have chosen not to use any heroics so far, so we're going to go forward to their rest of their normal movement. So that's movement completed for Isengard. We've got the shamans moved just around the back of the rock. The crossbowmen and the captain have all decided to stay where they are. Probably going to pop a bunch of shots off, is what I imagine there. We've got the berserkers all running down with the banner and the Uber captain, and of course he's left one on the objective there as well. So we're going to go ahead to shooting, of which I have none, so I have moved all. I assume no heroic accuracy or anything.
You have no shooting then?
No. So we're going to go into the shooting phase, and we'll see if these guys can do any damage.
We'll do these three first of all, going in here.
Yeah.
These guys. So hitting on 4s, I guess. What are their...
Are you targeting these guys or Toriel?
So I'll get these guys out of the way.
Okay,
first.
sound. They are D5.
D5.
So you're going to be 5s, I think.
5s, so we'll do...
The hits first.
3 hits. So 2 hits.
2 hit.
And 5s. 1 dead.
And one of them is dead. First kill.
And God, this captain does have a crossbow.
Cool.
So we'll do... I think he still hits on 4s. Yeah, so we'll do... Just
He's got might as well, I guess, doesn't he?
Yes,
So if you want to
might as
use a
well.
different dice for him, just in case.
Yeah, good shot actually. So let's do 4 shots just into this blob here.
Yep.
So 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing these guys have
D6, so it's still going to be 5s.
D5. Okay.
Crossbows are nasty. So that's 2 dead. That's very, very good. So that's 3 kills in shooting. Not bad at all. So we'll have the crossbows going up next.
So this guy has a direct line of sight on your elf and Thranduil
Yep.
down here. So with the Legion, we've got roll to hit first of all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 4 up. So it misses, but with the Legion we can re-roll,
Yep.
which it hits.
Reroll coming in
So
handy.
The scatter then
2 inches. 3 inches.
3 at this. So
2 to 5 is a scatter, is it? Yeah.
So yeah, between 2 and 5, then it's 3 inches.
Okay.
So that's a 6.
It's a 6. It's a direct
Dead
hit.
on him.
Yeah.
So 3 up kills him.
Yep. So he's dead, getting lots of 6s. He goes flying so many inches back then.
Back.
6 inches, a lot of 6s.
So then Thranduil will take 1 6-inch or 6.
So she'll get knocked back by him, and she'll take a strength
Strength
6 hit.
Slap.
So 6 into a 5 is going to be a 4 up. Oh, but she doesn't. But she is knocked prone,
She's not.
and we have another death. So that's 4 so far. Beautiful.
And then this guy, you can really see this guy at the very end.
Okay.
So we'll go for him. So 4 up.
No, these dice are hot.
Scattering. 6 direct.
6 again, direct. It's pretty. Well, get them out of the way early. I'm happy with that.
Okay, so 3 up.
We've got a 5. And he's getting hit back straight into this, I assume. So he's going to hit this guy. So
he'll take a strength 6 hit. So he's a defense 6.
so have you killed him already?
He's dead.
He's dead. So we're hitting him the same thing. So D6 strength 6 will be a 4.
So he's alive.
He is alive, but again, not prone. We have another dead palace guard. So pretty effective shooting from Isengard in the first turn, and then we're going to move on to combat, of which we have none. So we're going to go straight to priority. The priority, we've got 2 3s. I got priority last time, so priority goes to Isengard. I can't call any heroics with Toriel because she's on the ground. Not fantastic. Don't think I'm going to call any with Big Thran the Man either. So yeah, let's just get on to movement with Isengard, and then we'll be back to see what they've done. So that's movement for Isengard again. So the crossbows again stand where they are. We've got these guys just coming around the side here for a flank. A lot of berserkers have moved up right in front of the palace guard and the cavalry around here. And of course the blisses are just staying where they are. So we're going to go on to Halls of Thranduil movement now, and then we'll be back to see if Toriel has been able to get up and out of danger at all from that. So that's the movement for Halls of Thranduil done. These guys still just staying on the objective here. Victoria here has got up her 3 inches. She's ran. We do have a sacrificial lamb just trying to block the line of sight. Hopefully not going to get shot down by these guys. I've charged over here into these guys, but leaving out the captain to stop their shots. We have the palace guard. One of them's got up from being knocked over, charged in to avenge his friend. And we have a couple more with 2-on-1s against some berserkers there. Thranduil's ran in on the elk with 2 cav, and he's used his nature's wrath to just drop these 4 guys from here round prone, but leaving out the captain. We still have this guy here. So we're going to get on to the shooting now, see if Garage can kill another 5 elves. Going into shooting now. We've got some guys over here. I assume you're going to do the crossbows first.
Yeah, so let's do these 2 guys here into herself.
Uh-huh.
So 4's up. 1.
And Witch King heads back.
So it's... What's her defense?
She's D5.
D5.
So it'll be 5, I think, the winter.
Yeah, you're right. So 5s.
Oh, it's a 1.
So this guy...
No rerolls or anything, no.
No. This guy, you'll shoot into combat with.
Loving it, yeah, why not?
Pure Urukai. So 4s.
Shotgun shell blast straight out of Belfast.
And we'll do a captain at Torrio as well. 4s. Misses.
He's on a 2. No might on that to bring it up or anything.
Nah, not at that stage. So,
yeah.
No. I'm gonna this ballista fire at the big man.
The big man going through the combats. Are we gonna get through this elf?
So
beautiful.
We'll roll the hit first.
Right.
So
4 to hit.
4 to hit. Hits.
Hits.
So we'll do 2 in the ways.
Yep.
So first one
fails.
So
hits this him. Guy. He can. So just bring that back there. So yes. So we will see how much this guy gets hit back. I guess you can scatter. Yeah, to see if it's a direct hit on your guy or not.
Yeah. So we'll do direct hit. So
it's
actually
not
on a 1. It misses.
Okay.
Okay. So that's just
straight through the whole crowd. That's actually pretty good for me, to be honest, because it means it's not going to fly into my elk. If we've missed anything there, then please do let us know.
Yeah.
The next ballista, yeah, I've no idea what ballistas. Yeah. They kill a lot, and that's all I know.
So this one has a clear line on himself here.
Does indeed.
So 4s.
It hits.
So we'll do a scatter.
Direct hit on him. How far is he going back?
Right. I'll do the wound first. So 3's up. Kills him.
So it kills him.
He gets knocked back
1 inch. So we're going to say he's probably going to hit that front line there. He's probably going to hit this guy here, yeah. That's easily an inch. There's a lot of him. Right. An inch is bigger than we think. Thankfully, guys.
Strength 6 against defense 6, is it?
That'll be it. So it's going to be a 4 up to kill him. 4. A lot of damage in these ballistas. So that's this guy and this guy both dead to ballista fire. And that's shitting for Isengard. Forgive me, we have 1 guy left to shoot for Isengard.
We'll just take a pop of this guy.
And he's going to try and shoot over here.
So 4s. Misses.
But he misses. Oh well. Worth a go. So on to the combat phase. Isengard do have priority, but I am going to call a heroic combat with Big Thran the man. So we're going to have to get that out of the way first. So we'll just get this set up just here. And we will see how we get on with this. So I have to do this one first.
So if he's prone, then he can't do anything.
He can fight, but he can't hurt me. So he can still use his dice to defend himself. Okay. So I'll get 4 attacks on the charge. We'll bring in the pink dice to see if we can get Michael Bradford to make a guest appearance today. So we've got 4, and I'm going to have to use might if I want to. That will be all of his might. No. That's a big one. So he's going to take that. So he's going to lose a might. So I'll just mark that off. That's his heroic combat. So Thranduil is now a might down, and he failed his charge, which is very, very typical of Thranduil. Well done, big man. You can't hurt him, thankfully, so he's at least got that, and he will need to back off because you beat him.
Okay.
These guys do get a reroll. It's up to you now, so you're going to choose the rest of the combats in whatever order you want.
Okay, so we'll just go from
Go
left
across
to right
here.
Yeah.
Sweet. So I charged you, so I'm going to get 2 dice there.
Okay, so these guys are prone, so we can count.
Michael Bradford making a guest appearance, so I think my fight value wins that one. I'm fight 5.
Yeah, okay.
Brilliant. So that's a trample. So 4 dice. They're
They're defense 5.
Defense 5. They get +1 to wound. So 3s into 5s and only 5, so they're going to be 4s in order to kill him. And all the 6s are needed for Thranduil coming up in that fight and killing him. We're then going to move round to the next cav. And we'll just see what we get. So a 3 and a 1. I do get a reroll with Thranduil. It's another 1, very typical. He is prone, so thankfully again he's not hurting me. So we'll push him back, and then we've got some Palace Guard, and they're going to be against some Urukai Berserkers as well. So just doing the 1v1 first of all.
The 1v1 here.
Okay. So. See what we get. I'll fight for the crack. 2. Failed that one.
So strength 4 against defense.
D6, so you need 5s.
So
He's dead. Very dead.
2 on 1 here.
Yep. We've got a 6 with the Irish Hobbit League. They don't get the +1, they're too far away, so they're going to need 5s to kill. No 5s there. And the next one, he will shield.
Shield, okay.
You got a 5.
6.
6, he's losing that one as well. And again, 5s to kill.
Doesn't kill him.
Just about pretty good for Isengard on that side of the table. Going to move over here to the combats on this side. So we've got the banner, and it's up to you which one he goes into. He can support either fight.
Shall we just do the first one?
Okay, so banner will be the blue dice. He's -1. So I got a 4 there. So the 4 will get me the victory unless you have any banners.
No,
No, sweet. We have 2 attacks into D5 again.
D5, yeah.
We get a 6, so we do kill one of the crossbow guys there.
Okay, let's take him out.
And then a 1v1 on the other guy. I'll fight for the crack.
Yeah, why not?
Let's get him out of the way for now. I got a 3. I do have a reroll with my banner. And a 1, so it doesn't matter.
So 5?
5. 4. So that's combat so far for that turn. Not great for Oz Thranduil so far, I won't lie, but we'll see what happens. And we're going to move on to the next turn. Roll for priority to see who's going to get the move first. It is getting a bit tighter at the moment, so priority is getting a little bit more important. So let's just see what we get. I've got 5, and 6 is rolling hot today for Isengard. Isengard gets priority. In this instance, with Toriel in the position that she's in, I might be inclined to do a heroic move. And I think I am going to. I'm not going to do... I'm going to do one with Thranduil as well. So I'm going to use 2, Mike. I'm going to heroic move on both sides if you want to combat any of them.
I want to contest that one.
You want to contest the one with Thranduil. That makes perfect sense over here. Otherwise, those prone guys are just not going to have a good day unless Thranduil doesn't whiff, which is quite rare for him. So we'll do the rolls now to see who gets that. It's a good versus evil roll. You have priority. 1 to 3, it's yourself.
Right.
Anything higher, it's me. 4. So the hotness of the Isengard dice are coming in to help me there. So we're going to get rid of my heroic moves here, and then we'll come back. So heroic moves completed. Thranduil's just engaged the prone berserkers along with a couple of the horse guys, and one of the elves with the shields was able to get in there as well. So we'll see if Isengard's able to pull any of those off. There is a captain sitting right there. Toriel has pretty much used her opportunity just to get around, transport these guys, maybe clean out the crossbows, and more importantly, get away from those 2 bad boys over there. So we'll go to Isengard's movement, and then we'll come back. So Isengard going to attempt to cast Fury with the Shaman, and you're channeling it as well. So
they will shrug off a wound of a 6.
Unbelievable. So it's a 3 up.
So that
Oh
comes
my
off.
gosh, on a 5.
So anybody within 6 of our shaman here.
Big tanky shaman, man. So that's movement for Isengard. So before I move the rest of my guys, we've got a few charges on here. Looks like the banner's being brought in and the captain's ran around there. Thranduil can't really do anything about that. Shaman starting to move over towards this objective in the middle. One of the berserkers has charged this bowman. We've got a few Mirkwood elves here that can still jump him a wee bit. And we've got a few charges over here. So he has pulled the cav off the fight with Thranduil, so no heroic shenanigans there. And he's up against the captain, so he might not do too well. So yeah, on the rest of the Halls of Thranduil's movement, and then we'll come back again. So that's movement for Halls of Thranduil. Not much to move really. Nothing's changed over here. These guys have just spread out a little for obvious reasons. This berserker has been jumped, but is probably going to do a twirly-whirly. We'll see what happens there. We've got this guy trying to race to this objective. You hope for the best there. We've just evened up some of these fights as well, so we'll see what happens on this. Moving into shooting once again, I have absolutely none, so these 10 bows have came to absolutely no fruition whatsoever for me. So on to Isengard shooting then. So I'm going to try and clear off this objective.
So we'll do this. Start with this guy.
Okay, so
we'll do it one at a time, just going from
perfect.
So
rolling the hit.
Misses. Second guy hits, so it'll be 5.
Which one are we shooting?
The guy with the shield here.
Okay, so he's got a wee thing done in the way, so 4 up, and then so it's hitting him, and then it's 5s to kill him. Hopefully you wasted the 5 there.
Yep.
Thank God.
And then the last guy.
Yep.
4s hits in the way.
Straight through.
5s.
Oh, loving that tree and that bush right there.
So
the big boys.
Right, Ballista number 1.
Ballista number 1.
We'll go into
Come on down.
this guy.
Into the spear sport.
So 4s.
On a 3.
Re-rolling. To the Legion. So
2.
misses.
Fantastic. They have tortured me this turn.
This guy.
This
The guy sitting right on the objective here.
Yeah. So going right through to this guy.
4s again. Misses
On a 1, he gets the reroll.
Oh,
And he's still missing.
brutal.
Much better shooting from Isengard in my opinion that turn. And we're going to get on to the combat phase. Is that all of your shooting?
Yeah.
Perfect. So any heroic combats to be called from yourself?
Yes. I'm going to do heroic combat here.
Heroic combat with the captain up against this little elf guy here. Thranduil has 1 might left. Thranduil's used the might. I don't think it's going to be worthwhile in this scenario for me to actually try and do that, so I'm not going to call any heroics there.
I might do one there too, actually.
You're free to go ahead there.
Yeah.
You're going to do one there as well.
Yeah.
So knocking down Jared's interesting assortment here, or Garroge's interesting assortment of.
Okay, so we'll do the normal captain, so he's down to 1 might here. So, and
Right.
then other captain down to 1 might.
Brilliant.
So,
Interesting. Let's see what happens. First fight we're doing is this guy, 2 attacks in against the elf who is going to shield. There goes my dice.
okay.
Double 6s. I do need a 6 to win this now on my banner reroll. I get a 5.
So, strength 5.
Strength 5 hit into d6 is still going to be a 5 up. He's very dead.
Straight into herself.
Oh, he's going into Thranduil. Absolutely love that. We're going to have to move over to this one now. So we've got the captain into my cav. Now I do have a charge bonus. So we'll just see if I get my 6. I get my 6. So what's your fight value on your captain? Probably
5.
He is fight 5, so that means you can use a reroll, or you can might one up.
That's a 4 because he's 2-handed weapon.
2-handed weapon, so you'd have to use 2 might, or you've got your reroll, but you can't beat a 6 actually now if you're on a 2-handed weapon, so I think you've lost that one regardless.
Yeah.
So we'll try and see if we can win the captain. Just one moment, and I will grab another dice. So,
That guy didn't charge.
trampling this guy, so as long as they charge, they'll always get their charge bonus. So what's his defense?
6.
6. So 3s into that would be 6s. Plus 1 to wound from Thranduil is 5. So he's taking a wound. He has fate, I assume.
He does, but I'll just leave that for
You're going to give him the wound.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He has 3 wounds, this guy. So
priority is currently Isengard again. So we'll just move through these as you see fit now.
yeah, so this guy's prone. This guy's
So we're going to start with Big Thran the man. He has 4 attacks from charging. And he's 4 high. You've got 6 high. He's only got 1 might, so he can't do anything about that. Thranduil whiffing as per. So you have beat him in the fight. So he's going to be able to hurt him.
Yeah, so
he's D6. You're going to be winning on 5s.
Oh.
1s. He gets away with it.
I totally forgot about it. Was that banner?
Do they have rerolls or anything? Yeah, I just remember the banner as well, I guess. And no rerolls for them, no.
Rerolls, no.
Sweet. Then on to the next Cav.
And I forgot that Berserker in that fight.
He was on Thranduil. We did him on Thranduil anyway, yeah. So the next one, we've got a charge. I got 4. You got 4. I think I'm taking that one on fight value. Fight 5. I've got a banner. You're taking that one again. I've got a banner using Thranduil. Still a 4, so you're taking that one. Cav backs off. I assume you're going to hit the rider. It's going to be a 5 to kill him.
He's prone that one.
Fantastic. Oh. Yes. Over here.
So do a 1-on-1 here.
So we've got a 1-on-1. I'm going to shield in this instance.
4.
It teetered. I've got a 5. You do have a banner. I think you're still in range there. Just about.
Just about.
Yes, indeed.
Nice. 1 there. 4.
So winning that one on fight value, I did just shield. We've then got a 2v2. See if Michael Bradford makes an appearance. He does not, but I've got a 5. I've no banner in that one. So 5's the wind.
Yep.
And we have the wounds.
So it's just himself.
One of them is now dead. We then have a 2-on-1 there as well. We've got 2s. And we get the 6 on the kitty cat. So 2 hits into this guy. D5 needing 5s. We get 2 5s. They both have a swing each. They both. Have they got 2 wins?
No, but
they can resist. They can.
No pain
Okay.
So if we get 2 6s here, but you
You got
get
1.
he's still dead.
But he's still dead. Thank God.
Okay.
We do have a couple more to go through here.
So we'll do 2-on-1 here.
So we've got a 5 high so far. That's a cocked dice. And it's still 3s and a 2. Bad light there.
Good.
We've no wins.
So.
And then we've got the big one.
Right.
So let's see what we'll get. I've got a 3 high and you've got a 3 high. Just about taking that one on fight value for the elves. We do have entrapped, so we're going to get the roll twice. We need 5s. We've got 1 5 with 2 5s, 2 feel no pains, for want of a better word. And he is gone. So a little bit more success so far for the elves. So back over here again, we've got.
So let's do 1-on-1 here.
We've got a 1-on-1 here. So I'm going to shield. We've got a 5 high, taking that one on fight value for the elves.
And then a 2-on-1.
And he's going to do 2-on-1. We'll use the blue dice of the banner. 5 high, so we're taking that one, and it's going to be 5's the win. 1 with that dice. We then have the important one. So Toriel's going up against the captain. 5 high. She is going to might that. To get a 6, just fight 6.
Nice, fight 5.
So that's going to be another might of Toriel. Much needed. She is strength 4. Your defense.
He doesn't have a shield, so defense 6.
Defense 6, strength 4, defense 6. So only 5s. We'll get rid of that dice because I don't like it. She's got 2 5s, so 2 wounds.
I will fit one of those.
And he makes his fate roll and takes a wound. How many wounds did they have in total?
He has 1 wound. Or he has 2 wounds in total, so 1 left.
So she got away with that one. You can just bump him back a wee bit if you like. And then that's the end of that turn. Quite a few dead elves. Not so many dead Isengard.
Crossbows and
It's the big ones. So we'll move on to priority. Let's see what I would do. So A1, I'm definitely not getting the priorities this turn. Will I call any heroics? I've got one might left with both Thranduil and Toriel. Not a whole lot. But it could be worthwhile to try and get at least something off here. Don't really particularly want Thranduil getting charged by loads of people. Do you know what? For the fans, we're gonna do one on both Toriel, and we're gonna do one on Big Daddy Thran on the Elk as well. Do you want to challenge any of those? That's my last might on each of them.
You know what? I'll do it over here for the crowd.
So we're gonna challenge on this for the fans. Is that his last might?
That's his last might, yeah.
Brilliant. So you can do the roll off. So 1 to 3 goes the evil. And that is sad. So priority goes, or he gets his heroic move. He'll do his first, and then Toriel at least will get the, I suppose, do something. So we'll move on to the movement, and we'll come back after that. First heroic move completed. Thranduil has lost his bye-bye last might. He hasn't been very effective this game at all. The Calf have been charged, not great for them. We've got some Berserker on Elf Love over here. And now I'm going to get to move Toriel, so we'll be back just in a second when I do that. Very quick heroic move there. So Toriel has jumped herself in with the captain. We've got the banner in supporting her along with another elf. We've got a 1v1 there, and obviously still these guys here, so maybe just trying to mitigate this objective a little bit. And then we're just going to go into the rest of the move for Isengard. So that is Isengard's rest of their movement complete. Not too much has happened over here. Some of these guys closing down round, I assume we get these elves. This Berserker's holding objective. A Berserker holding objective is absolutely unheard of. We have just the rest of my movement to do here. Hopefully try and trade off some of these fights. So we'll be back in a minute. So Halls of Thranduil movement completed. Pretty much just jumping up on the guys here. We went over to this Berserker to hope for the best here. This is kind of the fight that we're really hoping to see. This Berserker is able to take on all these elves, if I feel he is. And then again, not much change over here. So we'll move on to shooting. Once again, the elves have none. So we'll go straight into Isengard shooting.
Right. We'll try this again.
So straight into the forest.
Straight into the forest here. So we'll do this guy with the shield here. So
Guy with the shield.
go from right to left. We'll try so 4s hits.
Got a hit.
In the way.
3 in the way. 5 to kill him. That in the way again.
So next one misses. Last one
Hits.
in the way. No.
No. Beautiful trees. Beautiful trees. They like elves, you see. We've got Big Boy Ballista, number 2.
Yeah, it's number 2.
Number 2.
There's no reason.
There's no reason, it just is,
Yeah.
and they'll have to deal with that.
So we'll go for this support.
We're going for this support. Which one are we going for, sorry? That one there. We do not have it in the way, so
4s.
it's hit him.
So a scatter.
He scatters
Three.
3.
So you choose a target.
Which one are we hitting again here? Sorry, so it's this guy.
This guy.
I think I'm happy with it hitting him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's just going to hit that house, isn't he? And so this guy, sorry, is about to get hit, probably into this house.
So 3 up first of all. See if it kills him. It just.
Well, he's dead. I assume his body is, but just for thematicness here, splat.
Yeah.
Brilliant. We have 1 ballista left.
Let's take. Go into this combat here.
I'm going over here.
So we'll go for this guy.
So right into the combat. In the way could hit your banner. That could be pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
So let's go.
So 4s. So
It's in the 6 in the way for the combat.
In the way.
It feels in
Straight
the
into
way.
the combat,
So into the banner.
So into the scatter then. So it goes
Direct hit on the banner.
the
The banner takes
3s. 9 hits, so 3. So it kills him.
Kills the banner.
he gets knocked straight into the captain and the berserker.
Oh
So
my Jesus.
1 inch.
1
so
inch. I think he's just hitting the captain there.
Just hitting the captain, so he takes he's a strength. He's defense 6, so strength 6 will be 5s.
6 on 6 is
Force.
4s. 3, thankfully for you there. He is prone.
He is prone,
So
yeah.
that sort of helps out my calf there a bit, I guess. The other guy wasn't in the fight, so the banner had been able to pass the banner there as well, which is quite handy.
That's hilarious.
That was absolutely fantastic. And that's shooting for Isengard. Entertaining as always. Over here, the first combat we're going to have is
The one-on-one here.
the one-on-one here. So I will shield. Of course, I get a 2 and a 1. I'm just within range of my banner there.
Yeah.
Going to use a different dice in this case. I get a 3, so you're still winning that one, I think.
So it's strength 4, defense 6.
It's a 5, yeah. You're pretty
5.
much always killing me in 5s,
Yes.
unfortunately.
That's
But we have survived.
Okay, so got
Toriel, a bowman, and a banner. So that's 3 attacks for Toriel. And the banner will be the blue dice and a green dice for the normal elf.
okay.
See if I get my 6, I guess. You have your 6, more importantly. Irish Hobbit League coming to save the day on that one. So I'm fight 6, so I take the fight there on that one.
Okay.
That's going to be... So she's strength 4, so we'll do her separately. She's going to be winding you on 5s. And then they're winding you on 6s. So we've got 1 win so far. Is that enough to kill him? He's only got 1 win left.
Yeah.
So she has happened. Does he have any fate left?
No.
No, so she's killed him. We'll see if we get the other wind anyway. We got 1 more. We've overkilled him. Beautiful. Thank you. I needed that. So we'll move around to the other side of the board. Right. So we've got some charges going here. Forgive the angle of the thing holding my phone for now. Where are we starting on this one then? Straight away. So we've got a 2 versus 1 on that guy. 3 and a 6, so he has won the combat. Doesn't kill anybody. Oh, he is falling. Hopefully he dies next. We'll move over here. We'll also fix this piece of terrain, which is incredibly annoying.
If he's failed the courage test, can he do anything this fight other than defend himself?
No, he's not actually in the fight, so he's just outside the fight anyway. So we've got a 4 on 1.
Right.
Let's see if this happens. We've got Michael Bradford making a guest appearance. Thank you, Michael. And you got a 6 in that, so I think, are you fight 4? So we've just beat you on the fight value, fight 5. So we're going to wound on 5s. Not a single wound. He is trapped, so let's hope that this next one does a little bit better. We got 1 wound, so feel no pain. I'm just going to keep calling that a feel no pain.
Unlucky.
Beautiful. I really thought he was going to win that, and then I was going to cry. The other guy isn't in combat, so we can now move across this way. Bearing in mind, the captain is now prone to getting hit by a banner on a ballista shot. So we've got this cav, no charge bonus this time, into a berserker. But he gets a 6, the best he's rolled all game.
Are you rolling for that banner?
Probably won't get it on fight value anyway, so they're all fight 5, so he'll just back up. Oh well, I do actually get to hit you. Duh. 6 again, so he does not resist it. I'm very surprised with that. We've got your captain who will just defend himself. We've got this guy, and I believe he moved into your spear support, wasn't he? So you have 3 there.
No,
Was he spear supporting the guy?
He was, but the banner doesn't have to pipe.
Oh, he's okay, of course, right. So we've got him and him. So you want to do your captain as different colours, I suppose, just in case. I've got 1 dice. Come on, Michael. Well, there he is. There he is. There's not even a point. Well, you have fight 5, so you can actually still win this.
Okay, so.
And you've got the 6. So it's going to be a roll off. So it's a good eagle roll off. I have priority on the Elven Blades. It means anything on a 3 up, I will win this.
Okay.
So if you want to do the roll, this is your priority. 5. So elves take that. What's the defense in your captain?
6.
So strength 3. He's in the +1 to win. It's 5 to win the captain. I'm going to go for it. He's on the ground. So I double up my attacks, correct? Yeah. So he only gets 2 because he didn't get the bonus. I got 1, 6. That's enough. So we'll do a wound on your Uber boss.
Ah, he doesn't.
He feels his fate. Right, couldn't have went better for you. So the big one, Thranduil, are you going to do anything this game? Thank you very much. So we've got the big daddy, and he's up against 2 orcs, and we'll just see how he gets on here. So he was charged. He's only getting 3 dice. See if he can finally roll a 6. He can't. He gets a 5, and he's no might left. So what a surprise! Thranduil has lost another fight this game.
So defense.
He's D6, so you're going to be winning him on 5s also.
So it's 2.
2 wounds on the big man. How many attacks do they get each? 2?
2 each.
Fantastic. So we'll see if he can save any of these with fate. We fail a fate. We fail a fate. We fail a fate. 2 wins on Thranduil.
Oh, brutal.
So we'll just mark that down quickly. Unbelievable so far. You have done very well, sir, as per usual. He really does whiff every game, like hilariously bad. That's all of the combats. He's going to need to do something eventually. So we'll quickly roll for priority, and then we'll look for moves. Are I ever going to get a priority here? I took out an orc, and I have not got priority for my trouble. Apologies for that. And we'll move on to movement. I have no might to call any heroics, so it's just going to be straight up Isengard movement here. And then we'll come straight back. So that's Isengard's movement. We have got just this guy charged. They're still free to move. We've got these guys all coming up and swarming this objective and just tightly wrapping around these elves. Still some guys holding the objectives on either side. Thranduil has once again been charged, not getting his charge bonus, not able to get off the elk, just whiffing away. These guys, including the captain, has managed to get up, pass his courage test, and charge into the Cav with terror. Over here, still got a few elves to sort of try and manipulate this a bit, so hoping I can maybe get something there. So I'll move on to my movement, and then we'll come back again. So far, we have bunched a few guys up here. Gonna get this one because this elf is going to try and charge in there. There is a bit of a jump there. I do want to kind of go around the side and come in on top of the objective, so we're going to do a little jump test here. Rolling with my left hand for luck. Here, I'm going to do that from now on. That was a 6. Alright, so he does whatever he wants. He comes round and engages, but sits on top of the objective. Quite happy with that. So we'll be back again. And it's very elf-like, not falling for once. We're here. Probably not going to be able to risk the series anything twice to get up there and get those guys. We're going to move Toriel over to here. And we're going to bring some guys around with her. We're going to get that banner stuck right into the combat as well, just to protect from any potential shots. And then we'll probably see about trying to get that objective. That's going to be movement completely done, so we're going to move on now to shooting. This guy has survived 3 rounds of shooting, so these trees are laden with crossbow bolts.
Right, again.
So we've got our hit.
Hit even.
Dun, dun, dun.
In the way.
In the way.
No.
It hits the tree.
Number 2. Misses.
Misses entirely. Hits.
In the way.
Goes through the bush.
Oh!
Several bolts in his shield, but just holding that. Oh, I can't believe that. We've got the more important ones to go through now.
Right. So we'll go for the guy sitting on the objective there.
Of course.
So we'll do 4 up.
We've got a 6. That's a waste.
In the way.
In the way for the tree. It hits the tree. Should rip that tree in half, to be completely honest.
It's done his job.
It is. It knocks the tree 6 inches back and kills the elf.
So we'll go.
Take note of the elf hiding behind the rock.
I'm not risking that again. So, actually,
It was so funny last time.
let's go for the guy sitting on the objective.
We're going to go for the guy in the objective. He's on a combat, so it could hit your guy. So we'll see. Which is weird because we kind of have to come around the back to hit him, which is very... But yeah, okay, so in the way. 4 up, you're hitting me. It hits the berserker. Interesting.
Right. Scatter.
Scatter. You can scatter 2 inches. You can scatter it onto this berserker beside him.
So he takes a
String.
3, kills him.
Kills him.
Back 5 inches.
Is he hitting the shaman?
He hit the wall.
He would hit the wall before he hit anything else, wouldn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So he splats. We have a splat. And that is the shooting for Isengard. We'll just go into combat. I don't believe any of us have any might left.
No.
So you got priority again. So where are we going to start? So starting over here, we are doing just one guy versus the world. So 3 for Toriel and 3 for the elves. We'll do the banner as the white dice.
Unlucky.
So you're 5. Did you get 1? So lots of pain. Michael making his lovely face in there again, and that's him gone. I'll take that. We'll go over here to the fight on the objective. Do you want to do first, or would you like to move over here? It's your choice.
So, yeah.
I will shield with my glaive. You have won that.
5s.
And that is a dead elf.
Okay, so
we've got a 2 versus 2, or 2 versus 2 in this side.
So double 6.
Double 6, wow. No point in shielding. A 3 and a 1. So we'll back up.
3 5s again.
He was in combat also. Was he in combat or was he just supporting? I can't remember.
I think he was supporting.
So he won't move then, so that's fine. So 5's to wind. Oh, it adds up. Not today. Okay, so working around this side now. Back over here for a slightly better angle. We've got a few going here. We have lost our cav charges again, so we've got a bit of support coming in the forms of normal elves. And where are my lovely pink weighted dice? The beard is heavy. So this one first, or it's up to you again.
So let's do. So we've got the cav guy and this guy against the 1 berserker.
Fantastic. So all just roll the same dice. They're all the same. We've got the Fist of the Imperial Fist coming right at you. He needs 5s to wind. Not a single wind among them. What a shame.
Then
so we have a few here. We've got. I'm
gonna do this now.
So we've got this guy can spear support either of these 2, so you can put him into here, and your captain's only fighting these 2 as opposed to 3. So you can make it a 2v1 on him and a 2v1 on your captain.
So we have these 2 against this guy.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, let's do.
And then it takes him off your captain. So yeah. We've got a 6 on the dice of Lothlorien. Where are we fighting here? He can move. The other guy can move out of his way. Let's see if we get our 5s. We do not, so we can just move a wee bit out. And then we've got the captain. So I've only got 2. Assume you got 2. I got a 6 again. No might on that one.
No might. 1 banner reroll.
1 banner reroll, so you can draw the fight. You do not. So fight value. Well, we'll get that on the 6 anyway. The guy here is going to be close enough to Thranduil, so he's going to get a +1 to wind. So he's on defense.
He's defense 6.
6. So 6s for the Palace Guard on the green dice, and 5s for the horsey. None on either.
So I'll just pop him up on that terrain there.
Yeah. On his big rock.
Oh, the big rock.
And the one we've been waiting for. So can Thranduil actually win a fight in 1 combat this entire game? Let's see. So he's got 3 attacks. He gets 2 6s. He finally wants to show just a little bit of love. He's strength 4. defense 5, still 5s. And he doesn't kill a single guy. Well done, Thranduil. Going on to priority, that's all of our fights done. Just for reference, I'm 3 models off break, or 4 models off break. Killed a few more. The game does need to get to 25, so quarter in before it ends. So just a little bit more to go, see how it turns out. So priority rolling, now there goes one of my dice also going everywhere. We'll see what we get. I've got a 2. What a surprise, Isengard takes priority. So we'll do some moves again, no heroics, so we'll come back once we've got the movement out of the way. So that's Isengard's movement. Big Thran the man has 1 wound left and is in combat with a captain and 2 berserkers. Yeah, we've got the cav tied up by 1 berserker there, another berserker tying up that cav. We've got the banner running away in there. Might try and jump him. Not sure if there's any points for banners in this one. I can't remember. Don't think there is. These guys are coming in with a shaman to try and jump this objective. These elves really just hoping they can hold their own there, and then no movement really over here. So I'm just going to try and bunch some more guys up, and we'll see how that goes. So we're going to try some climb tests here. So we'll get this one going. We do have 1, 2, 3 of them that will try it probably first, before Toriel will try. Just need to measure the distance in this. So we've got about 1 inch, and then it's 2 inches high, 6 inch move, so should be able to get up a wee bit. Let's see, so we'll try this guy. He gets a 1. So he goes up and then he falls over, I believe, and knocked prone. Does he take a damage for every inch higher than half his movement or something?
I think that's the climb down.
Oh, if it's climbing down, yeah, he hasn't even got it, he's just literally fell over, okay, yeah, I think you're right. You have a look at that, well, he tries to do the same, he gets a 5, he manages to get up, and he'll charge this lovely fellow here, and just make sure that he has 3 inch movement there, so I'll get him to about there. So the next one will come up, the banner. Will the banner try anything? The banner's just going to move towards the objective, but not quite on it. Toriel is the big one. Let's see how she does. Toriel gets a 1. So Toriel walks over and falls.
They don't take any further damage.
Don't take any further damage, but that's not very helpful. She's on the ground. Safe, but on the ground. So just the rest of my movement. So we have archers moved over just to try and give this a bit of help. They really haven't been doing well in these fights. We've got a 2v1 on that guy when he's moved in. These guys are still moving over. This guy shimmied back a wee bit just to be outside 6 for next turn. We've got the big guys on Thranduil still, but the rest of the fights have been tied up a bit more. The banner is now on his own with 2 guys on him, so hopefully we can take him out. This guy's moved up here purely with an in the way. That could be quite funny. So yeah, we'll move on to Isengard shooting.
These 2 into it.
Okay, see if they can finally kill him.
Nope.
No.
Same guy.
Got 2. Wow.
Fantastic.
You are doing well, sir.
Right, do this ballista.
And the same thing again, yeah.
No.
Tied 2 with a reroll. 2 again. This is not meant to be. We've got the ballista over here.
Just gonna go for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it in the way of your own guy, hilariously.
So, okay, 4 first of all.
It misses. Wow, they're getting scared because the people getting close range, they're freaking out now. That's the only explanation. So absolutely no shots off. I don't think the elves have fired a single bow this turn. And of course they're on the ground over there. So we're going to go into combats. Isengard still have priority. So starting over here again, we just have a simple 1v1. I am going to shield, just trying to hold ground up here for now. I get a 5, you get a 5. I win that in fight value, I believe, so you can just back up an inch, whatever way you want. I'm going to move the camera over now to the other objective.
So, he's fine. So do 2-on-1 here with the pikeman.
We have a 2-on-1 with the pikeman, fighting. We've got a 6. Winning that one on fight. Irish Hobbit League doing me a solid. He is 5s, yeah, so... The 5's enough, I believe. But that's a cock dice, so we'll give that a reroll. It's a 1, so we've only 1 wound. He's a pikeman. I was expecting to feel no pain. We've got a 1v2 down here. I'll shield. We've got a 6. The dice have to eventually come back around, and they are. Sorry, my man. And we now have this blob over here. So
we'll do 2 on 1 here with the cav and the...
So we've got a cav and this guy on the berserker. That didn't even roll, man. That just dropped on a 6. Like, so we're outside the range of, well, he's probably within the 3 inches of Thranduil. He'll get the +1, so he'll be the pink dice. So 5's in this one, 4's in him. So he was the pink dice, wasn't he?
The horse was the pink dice.
Yep, so no kill on that one. And then we've got...
So 2 on 1 here in this berserker?
Yep, okay.
Double 6s.
We've got 5. We do have a reroll with the horse with Thranduil. He's a banner for him. Oh, come on, Michael, man, you tater. So you've got that one. Are you hitting the horse, or you can do 20 wordy, or you have to call that first, do you?
Yeah.
I got a 5, I think.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, so
you would have won that if I called it.
so you're gonna assume you're gonna try and kill a horsey.
Let's kill a horsey.
All right. I mean, you could kill them both. 6, so you're killing him.
Okay. And then
the other guy will back off. And then we've got 2 into the banner. Banner gets -1, yeah. So he's a 5, so he's on a 4. I've on a 4. I'm taking that with fight value then, I think.
Yep.
And banner's defense
5.
5. So using 5s on 2 dice. We kill the banner with a 6 in there as well. You don't think he's worth any points, but it's always nice to kill a banner. Thran the man, so he's 1 wind. Just get around here.
So
This is a big one.
3 at -1.
3 at -1.
And then 4 for the berserker.
Okay, he'll get 3 because he's been charged. See if he gets a 6. He got a 3. I think we're about to see the death of Thran the man here, guys.
So we need 5s.
You need a single 5.
5, so 4s with these.
Yeah. He is dead. That is his last win. Big man bites the dust. Very effective that game he was, yeah. Brilliant. So Toriel's taking the lead for now. He's gonna have to.
Taking a rest.
Yeah, she does tend to do this quite often, so you know she's definitely vying for the crown. So we're going to move on to priority. Just for note, we now have 5, 10, 14 kills. So we're 2 off break. I'm not even going to count Isengard because they do the 66% thing and we're nowhere near it. So going on the priority.
Just don't roll.
So he's rolled a 2. I turned the camera off there, so apologies.
Oh.
This is quite just ridiculous, really. Yeah. Priority goes to Isengard. Movement going. So very first thing to happen, this lovely fellow here is going to try and jump down and kick Toriel in the head, as we have beautifully said. So it is a descending test, just to see if he's going to take any damage.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1. He gets a 5. So he can come down and he can engage then, yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So I'm going to try the same thing.
The other guy's going to also do the same.
So long as he can make that.
I think he can, yeah. He's not going to take any distance going down, really, is he? So.
Okay, so again, not rolling a 1.
Haha. So he takes 1 strength, 3 hit on the way down.
Strength 3 against defense 5. So
Yep.
5s.
5s. Go on. Ah. So he takes a graze to his knee, and then we'll get the rest of their movement out of the way. So the rest of Isengard's movement, we've got these guys tied up again over here. This guy is in the fight of his life, very soon anyway. Again, the cow just mitigated. All the other charges made about 1 guy to move there, and he's charged this guy going up there to try and grab that objective. So I don't have much movement to do, but I'll get it done, and then we'll come back. We're going to try some stuff here. We're going to stand first of all with this guy to come in to the combat with Toriel, just to give her a bit of a chance. The banner's going to try and climb. So come on, banner, baby. He gets a 5. He can do all of his movement. So he's going to climb up here. I guess he's just going to tuck around here to support this fellow who has been charged. Did you charge him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's been charged. That's absolutely fine. Great. Don't think when you climb you get a 5. Can he even fight?
I assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just can't move.
So possibly. So yeah, he can move no further. So that's absolutely fine. So we've got that. That's literally all of my movement. Over here I have just joined a fight. Nobody else can do anything. Getting close to the end now, I think, but we'll see. It still looks close. We're going to go into Isengard shooting. We still have some ballista fire to go off, and we'll see how that goes.
Again, we'll try this one.
So, the action shot of the guys that refuse to die.
Right, here we go. The guy sitting on the objective.
Yep. We've got our hit. Do we get through the tree?
In the way.
It's through the tree.
Scattering. Okay, so
It goes strike and scatter.
It can hit him or the guy with the shield.
It makes no difference. They're both exactly in the same range, so we'll just let it hit him.
Okay, so 3 up.
And he
Doesn't kill him.
survives! But he's prone.
He does get knocked back by
4 inches. So he's knocked back to here.
and he's prone.
I'm going to say that there was a tree there. So does he take a hit for hitting the tree?
He does.
What would he get?
It'd be a strength 6 hit.
Well, then he takes a strength 6 hit.
So
there would normally be a tree there. As you see, I've removed them. So for the hilarity of the game, we are going to allow him to splat against the tree. So strength 6 hit. That's a 4 up to kill him then. He is dead. He is wrapped around, broken back, and he's gone. We are 1 off break currently. We do still have this little guy. He has held it quite vigilantly so far. So there goes a dice.
We do have the other ballista that still has
The other ballista.
2 crew.
2 crew.
So it can still fire. It can see him, but we've got him in the way for the ruin and in the way for there.
We do.
So we'll just try our luck.
We're gonna do it.
So
We're gonna do it for the fans. It hits
so first on the way for the
into
ruin.
the wall. It smashes
Straight
against
in
the
there.
wall. So we're still just about got that objective at the minute. And that's all you're shooting then?
That's all the shooting.
Brilliant. So we're going to go into combat. Once again, guess whose priority it is. So we'll be moving through the fights with Isengard, picking them. Where do you want to start?
So over here. So
So we're going to start over here.
our crossbow, he can't do anything, he's just lying there.
Okay, yeah. So Toriel's on the ground, so she can only defend herself. We've got the guy with the shield who can attack. He's going to be the green dice. I can't shield because she doesn't have one. So it's just going to be 4 dice, hoping to get a 6 to live. You've got a 6. I need my 6. I don't get one. She does have the banner. So I'm just going to check the range on that. Yeah, that's covering it. So let's for luck use a different dice. That doesn't matter. So we have a hit on either Toriel or she doesn't back up, she's prone. So
Does she get,
you double up on her.
Yeah, so it'll be 2 on her, and the 5s.
She's only D5.
These
So
5s.
5s.
So 5s. There we go.
We have 1 wound. See if she can do it with her fate. She is normally quite good with her fate. Famous last words. Why not? Let's do it. Might as well. And she fails all of her fate rolls. So that's both heroes in my army who failed to make a single fate roll. Some people say it's useful. Some people would be wrong. That's all right. We don't even really need to mark it off because we know anyway that that's gone. And she takes a wound. She's 1 left. Thranduil is mincemeat already. Sweet. We've got another one on top there. So we've got the banner and this guy into him. Banner's going to be the green dice. Of course, the green dice is the one that gets a 5, but it is enough. It's -1, brings you down to 5. Your fight value. So I've got you on fight. We need a 5 to kill you. Come on. We've got a 5, so we did kill him. So just about getting something out of that. Lots of stuff going on over here. So where are we going first?
Just do that. So
Little group by the building.
yeah, we'll do 1-on-1 here.
Yep. And 1-on. So I'm gonna shield. Yeah, so
So I'm going to do a two-handed here.
I've got a 3. You've also got a 3,
I got 2,
but you're -1, so I actually take that fight. And I need a 5. I don't, because I shielded, so never mind, I won't be doing anything.
Okay, so do 1-on-1 here.
I'm going to shield again. I've got a 2.
So 5.
5's to kill it. Bad tree. The trees are moving. And he's alive.
And then do 1-on-1 here.
1-on-1 here. Let's attack for the fans.
5.
Ah, come on, it was for the fans. Right, put that on a 5. Manages to live. Not a whole lot going over there, a bit of a stalemate. We're gonna see if this guy survives. He's gonna shield with all of his might. You got a 6. Kitty cat.
Fair play.
Fair play, lad. You're so screwed next turn. But well done. Right, so moving over here. No more Thranduil fighting, but we've got these guys. Who would like to do first?
So we'll do the captain against the Cav.
Captain against the Cav. No charge bonus.
So the captain's -1.
We've got a 6. What's your fight value? You're -1.
I'm -1, so it's a 5.
Unbelievable. Does he have any might to change that? No.
He doesn't, nothing.
He's not prone or anything though. We need a 5 to win him. 6.
He's a 6. He needs
6 to win him. There's no +1 anymore. He's fine.
Okay, so
And we've got 3 more here, so I'm going to start attacking. See if we can either die or kill some guys. Get things moving. Got a 5, taking that one on fight. Need a 5 to kill him. And you're... Does he stick around roll? No. Have you made a single one of those? This one. Oh, you countered my dice with your dice. That's not fair. So, good rolling tactics there. And he's dead.
And then 2 on...
That's me a brick. So, 2 on 1 there. We've got a 3, you've got a 5. So, I didn't roll out on camera.
So he's still alive.
He's still alive. And that was this one here.
Yeah.
So, he'll just come out here a little bit. We do have this one. I'm hoping this guy's going to be my MVP. He's going to shield. You get a 4. That's enough for him to be my MVP for now. And then I think that's all of our combats for this turn. So rolling for priority. If I get this one, I'm going to cry because I'm broken. This is the one I don't want. I got a 2. And we've got a 3. So I have officially lost like every priority except the first one. Something like that anyway. So Isengard's completed their movement. Thranduil unfortunately not getting the chance to get back up before getting charged again. These guys locked up here. This guy against the world. To see if he can hold that would be absolutely amazing. It still just mitigates points, I guess. Over here, everything countered once again. Got a guy here. And then just a few stragglers that are going to have to take courage tests in order to move. So we're going to do those now. Whoa, the trees are moving again. We're going to get this guy first. So this guy, courage test, 2 dice. Makes it. Beautiful. This guy makes it. Guy beside him with a banner. Just makes it. The guy with the shield makes it. We've got this fellow over here. Come on. Just making it on a 5. And this guy here, not having any of it. He's gone. We're going to take a climb test for the one guy here. Again, just for the fun. He's going to try and get through over here to try and charge this guy. He falls. Poor elves. Not as nimble as we think. So that's the rest of my movement basically done. This fellow's been over to go over here. Take 1 off Thranduil. We've got this guy over here who has gloriously charged over the objective. And we've already decided he's probably getting shot by a ballista. So moving into that right now. Let's just see how we get on.
Right. Straight into him. So let's do
3. Reroll. Oh, and it's missed.
That's annoying.
Unbelievable. I wanted to see that one.
Yeah.
Can he hold the day? Dun,
Let's do it.
dun.
Begin.
Miss. And a miss. He maintained. You're a good lad. You are. I'm gonna name him now.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call him. Missy. I don't know. Bushman. Steve Irwin. There we go. Steve Irwin has won the day. That is all the shooting done now, I think. So we're going to go into the combat. Starting from this side again.
This one on.
We're going to start with a one-on-one. We're going to get ballsy. We're going to start fighting.
4.
I've got a 3, 2, the 4. I have a banner. Am I within range, though, is the question. I don't think I am. Is that covering his base?
It's on his bit, yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay, that's happy. Being very kind. We've got a 3. It's still not enough, so it doesn't really matter.
5.
See if he dies.
He doesn't die.
2 on that dice there. He's alive. We have Thranduil. She gets 3 attacks just to try and keep herself alive. She rolls not enough. She's no fate left. She's 1 wound left.
She'd be in that banner if you want to it.
She is in that banner. You're very kind. What did you get?
5.
So I need a 6. I need a 5, and a 5's enough in the fight value.
Yeah.
Thank you. You just saved Thranduil's life. We have over here. I can't believe he fell, man. It's wherever you would like to go.
One-on-one.
Yeah, let's start fighting. We've got a
3.
5 on R1. I'll just move that in there for the video proof. We will then attack. We need a 5 again. No, we need a 6. 6 to kill this guy. We've got a 4, so we don't have one there. Then we're going here. We're going to attack again. We've got a 4. Do your 5. You've won that one.
So
5 to kill him.
Nope.
He lives on a 1. Over there. So, big one here. I'm going to shield. I need to beat a 3. I've got a 4 and a cocked one. That's enough. They just back off. Still holding in your favour, but he's doing something. We'll now come over to these guys. So
we'll do one-on-one.
One-on-one here. Let's fight for the fans. I've got a 1 every time I say for the fans. So 5 to kill him. Double 1s. This one again, we're going to fight again. It's all about fighting now. We're getting a 2, you're beating me on a 3. You get the 6, we're dead. Just making sure, so 23 you'll need to kill to make sure I'm a quarter. There's 19 there. Have I actually killed anyone in you this turn yet? I think I still need 1 to break you. So we've got your captain on the cav.
Okay, so 3 at -1.
Oh, so it's 4, 2. Not correct.
So 4's to kill him.
4's to kill him. He's dead. He's very dead.
Okay. Now. Here. So I'm going to do 200 weapon with the
is
berserker.
going to shield. Give me some love.
So
I've got a 4. He's probably not living. He's got a 5.
5,
He is
yeah.
trapped. He's lost that fight.
So
Let's see if he dies. So trapped. 8 dice.
8 dice.
A single 5. I believe in you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You could roll 8
Yes.
4s. It could happen. Okay, that's lots of
4
6s.
6s.
So that's an objective gone. So that's not far, another 2 at the quarter. Do we have any fights left? Is that them all? That's it. We've done that one. We are going to go to priority. I am 2 kills off being quartered. I need 1 more, I think, to break Isengard, and I don't think I've managed to do that. Bad rolls and just bad in general, I think. So we'll roll for priority. Can I get 1?
5.
He gets, of course, he gets a 5. So no is the answer. This berserker deciding that he's had enough of sitting in this objective. He wants to get stuck in. He's got his guys there anyway. He's going to do a little climb test, and he absolutely loves it. So he's stuck in. So Isengard's moving complete. Thranduil once again just chalked up there. So there's that guy. We've got R2 there. More of my guys all tied up here. No one's moving there or there, and this objective is pretty much gone. We've got him up there as well again. So I have 2 models, 3 models to move. We know this guy's staying there, and we're going to just do our courage tests. So the guy in the forest is, there's your dice, sir. I don't want that betraying me. Let's see if he stays. He does with a 7. We got the banner. who stays as well, and the guy beside the banner. He is just staying. Have we got any other guys? That's them all. You've charged the rest of them. Great. Just may as well do my movement now. I'm going to be honest. These guys are staying exactly where they are. So see, that's my movement done.
4. 4.
He's got the hit in the way. 1 hits the bush. The glorious bush.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Straight through. Oh, 1 off the
Reroll.
rock. Oh, but it hits in the second shot.
No way for the first one. No.
Hits the rock. Oh dear.
Unbelievable.
So, starting over here again, we've got a 2v1 with an elf versus a crossbow guy. I'm going to attack this time. I actually need 3 models to break Isengard now, so let's just see what we do. And just to bear in mind, I got a 1. I do have a banner. I don't get enough with it.
So 5s.
Yep. I need 3 to break it, not 1. And that's not 66%, that's just 50. So not great. Toriel, just seeing if she can survive on fight value purely here.
It's a 5.
You've got a 5, and we've got 2 4s and a 1. Is Toriel going to die? You've got 2 attacks on Toriel. Oh, she's got a banner reroll. Once again, will she survive? She doesn't. She gets a 2. 2 attacks to kill Toriel, sir.
5s. Yes.
The 6 gets her. Toriel bites the dust. Is that the shadow, or was that the ghost?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, no way. That's 7, so the game will end at the end of this. I have only 7 models left, so you've quartered me. Moving on to the next fights. This is where the points are going to be scored now, I guess. So,
1-on-1 with these.
1-on-1 with these guys. So, we're going to start. I mean, with 3 guys there, you got 3 guys. I'm going to start shielding tactically now, I think. Couple 1s on the shield. 5 to kill.
5s.
5, and which one was this? This one?
No, it's
this one here.
here.
We've got a dead elf.
Then pike on the
Pike on bowman. Again, shielding.
4s.
4s, taking that one on fight.
And then 2 on the berserker.
2 on the berserker. I'll shield again. 4s. So just about taking that one on fight again. Yeah.
Back.
So just by saving themselves there, we yes, per Palace Guard up against his leader and 2 other guys. So he's going he means absolutely nothing in his current position. He's going to fight. He gets a 5. You've got a 6, several of them actually. He's not trapped, surprisingly. But he's probably dead anyway. We need a 5. Did you do -1 or anything there? No.
The red dice are -1.
Okay. So we'd have won it anyway. And
the 4 on the red.
4 on the
5
red.
otherwise.
We've got lots of kills there. That's your guy. He is dead.
And then our little objective holder.
And this guy, he could score me a couple of points. Well, he's going to shield. Let's see if I can get my 6. I got 4s. You got a 6. Not great. 5s. He makes it. He does need to bump back, so he'll go back. That was the last fight. So that's game. So good game, sir. Indeed.
Yeah.
I think it's an Isengard win. I do think it's going to be close, so we'll tally up the points, and then we'll see what we've got. We've got our tally going. So 2 victory points for each model on an objective with no other ones within it. They are 3 inches. You have 2 for 1 here. Can you measure that for me to see if you're within 3 inches of that?
I am not.
So no, I've got that one. So 2 points for me there. And then the rest are all contested. So the next ones are, how many points do you get for a contested one?
So 1 victory point for each objective marker that has both friendly and enemy units, but more friendly than enemy.
Okay, so measuring this one, this is going to be quite close.
So there are 2 of yours within
And
that.
1 of yours.
Yeah, so you get 1.
So I'll get a point in that one.
And
Then you're going to do the exact same over there.
Yeah.
And then I've got this one as well, actually, because this guy annoyingly stayed alive. I completely forgot about that.
So that's.
Then you killed my leader, so that gives you a point
So 1 for causing 1 or more wounds
on the enemy leader. So I got that as well.
Yes, you did. And I got one.
You broke me, I didn't break you. So you're getting a point for that. And is that them all?
That's it.
And what's the final score?
5-6 to you.
You're joking. No way. Really?
Yeah.
I'm so surprised. It doesn't feel that way, I'm being honest. Just for a glance, guys. This is my dead pile with Thranduil, Toriel, several Cav. This is the death pile of Isengard, which doesn't quite look anywhere remotely as bad. But I'll take that.
This is why I love this game. It doesn't
It is.
matter if you wreck.
It really doesn't.
Levels,
You play the scenario, you do well. My guys did. The courage test pretty much not failing those is pretty much what won me that. And that's very rare that be the case. So yeah, GG again, sir.
Yeah,
Thanks for playing with me there. And yeah, the next time. Thanks very much. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I think you'll agree that Isengard were quite hard done by there. But always glad to get the win. Sorry, the cats just decided to come and say hello here. So I do apologise for some of the dodgy camera work in that. I am aware that, especially at the start, it was probably not up to scratch. I do hope that'll improve. It's all a bit of a learning curve at the minute with this being the first one. Some of the images might look quite grainy and stuff, but hopefully it was enough for you to just sort of figure out what was going on. So yeah, thanks very much. So we are going to get another one coming up quite soon. It's going to be Star Wars Legion with Chris, and hopefully we'll see how we get on with that one, and it might look a little bit better image wise. So yeah, thanks very much for joining us again, and hope you enjoyed the battle report, and hopefully there'll be much more to come. So cheers.